Greg from Racer's Edge, looking like you're holding a lot of gear here now. The stick of the day, we'll say for Breckenridge with an inch of fresh, is that what you'd put a good skier on?
I think so. I think it's a Carver day for sure. Obviously, not a lot of powder up there. Conditions are going to be pretty hard in the morning.
Yeah.
So I think something that's in that 80, 80 midpoint.
Right.
Would probably be really good and
Race
really good. Make sure they're ultra sharp.
Yeah.
And it makes a big difference no matter what you're skiing on.
Well, Racer's Edge is famous for the tunes. Has received national accolades from some of the major magazines over the years for the best tune. But let me ask you this before we go into the snow check and this latest and greatest new boot. Do you think now with these new fat skis that people, it's kind of overkill? It seems to me I see more people on a fatter board than is necessary for the condition. Like a Carver ski should be, like I say, 80 underfoot.
Right. Well, I've been skiing on that 88 to 98, and pretty much any condition, they're incredible.
Yeah.
And people maybe are backing off from the the 100 millimeter or the 110, but you still see a lot of them out there. And
on a powder day, it's great, but on most conditions, I just question. C.J. Mueller, one of the longest, I almost said oldest, one of the better skiers in the county. Skis on the old school long ski soft tip.
Well, he's one of those guys too. That changes slow.
Yeah.
But
it's
been incredible.
This would be a good all mountain ski for a day like today.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, let's talk about snow check.
All right, we've got a program going on with Fisher boots, their new boot. It's a completely moldable boot. You can we heat the whole thing up. You can cant it one way or the other, so it really takes a lot of the canting issues out of the problem. And almost everyone needs at least a half a degree or 1 degree one way or the other to really be flat.
This is a boot that you actually, when you say it's a moldable, you mold the shell and the liner.
Shell and the liner, correct.
You're one of four shops in the state that have been certified.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's been offered the franchise for
And you
it.
can't get this boot right now. This boot comes out next year, and also
It's been out this year, but it's been sold out,
Right.
since early January. So it's a good time to do our snow check program, where you can bring in $50. We'll order a pair of boots for you for next year. Of course, we can adjust the sizing, when you come in next year. And we're also doing that with Kesley skis and Rosie's. So it's been a pretty popular program so far.
You order it because generally when you buy a pair of boots or skis in November or October when you're picking these puppies up, it's always full retail. So you put down $50, you get a good deal on the ski or the boot.
We call it our pro price,
Right.
And if you look that far ahead, you're obviously a serious skier, and we want those folks coming into our shop.
So it'll be a Fisher boot. Other boots on the block as well.
We've just picked up Lang, so we can do Lang boots as well,
Okay. And the skis, Kesley
and Rosingno.
Okay. And to sweeten the pot, $50, and that guarantees you the best price you're going to get that time of year. You also sweeten the pot with a hoodie.
Yep, you get a hoodie, which is almost worth the $50 price of admission.
Yep.
And you get to wear it all summer and think about your new skis coming in the fall.
All right. Well, hopefully there'll be some skiing left this season because I'm expecting a big dump. Breckenridge is going to be opening 2 extra weekends after Easter and after the closing, the scheduled closing date, the 15th, and Arapahoe Basin, Loveland. So there's plenty of skiing yet to come. Make sure you get your boards tuned. I just had mine tuned and structured to you guys. Explain structure.
It's just a pattern that's put on the plastic, the bases. It really doesn't do anything to the edging or the edges, and you can do different structures for different snow types.
Right.
Now we're doing a pretty big structure, that helps break the suction, with the snow, so they just glide better and smoother. And
especially with this wet snow, those traverses can be a bear unless you have a nice kind of a more aggressive structure on it. Racer's Edge 453-7600 or a Racer's Edge Breck.com, right?
That's correct.
All right, man. Cool. You
Sounds
working
good.
today?
You bet. I'm working all day.
Check out Snow Check. Great value, and these boots. This is the latest and greatest. This is, molding boots have been happening forever. Seldom do you mold a shell, and this is a new thing. Only 4 places the state can do it. One of those is a Racer's Edge. We'll be back with more. Don't go away.
Shake it, baby. Shake it now.